testing, testing. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first YouTube video. To be honest, I'm feeling a little bit nervous about it. So we will see how we go. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you read English books every day, you watch English movies as well, but when it comes to the time for you to speak, to actually use the language, you realize, I can't remember the vocabulary that I learned, or you're just not as fluent as you'd like. I've definitely been there before myself. So have many people that I know. So today I'd like to share with you the real reason why you understand the language but can't speak it well, and what you can do about it. First of all, we need to understand the difference between receptive and productive skills. So receptive skills are reading and listening, whereas productive skills are writing and speaking, okay? Our output. So here it means the ability to apply what you learn from the input to produce something. So when we first start learning a new language, we normally start with receiving a lot of input to learn, for example, vocabulary. And because without any input, you simply can't have any output. It's kind of like cooking, and let's use tacos as an example because I love tacos. So basically, you can't really make yummy, delicious tacos if you don't even know what ingredients to use, right? So to make tacos, you may look up a few recipes, watch cooking shows on YouTube. So here, cooking shows, recipes, they are what we call the input. And when you actually use what you learn from your input to make yummy, delicious tacos, that's what we call your output. So a lot of us, we may continue to read and listen thinking, oh my god, our English is really improving, without realizing that having a good comprehension skill is just not the same as having good language skills. To have good language skills, you need to have both receptive and productive skills. So how do we have both, or how do we close the gap between your input and your output? I think this video is starting to look like a house tour. This is not what I intended to do. So based on my personal experience and what I've observed in the classroom and what I know about language acquisition, the best way to reduce the gap is to do something that we call deliberate practice in education. So what does this mean? Basically, it's a winning formula that consists of 3 F's: focus, feedback, and fix it. So now let's start with the first one, focus. Very often, the reason why we're not really improving, even if we use English every day, is because you're not adding anything new to your productive vocabulary bank. Or you learn 20 random new words and then try to use all of them in your conversation in one day. And when you do that, chances are you're not gonna remember everything. The best way to do it is to give yourself a focus, which is your daily challenge. And the challenge consists of a topic and 3 to 5 vocabulary related to the topic. So one thing that's really affecting people's lives right now in Australia and around the globe is the phenomenon of toilet paper panic buying. And I know when I see my friends, family, colleagues and students next time, this topic will inevitably come up again in our conversation. So when I have this conversation with them next time, I want to have something new to add to the conversation. Now, once you've chosen your a topic is your daily focus, you then want to read 2 to 3 articles to learn some new words and phrases and potentially new information as well, and write them down. I'm going to Google a few news articles now. Yeah, so let's get started. Just realized you probably can't see what I'm doing on my laptop now. Yeah, so just Googling. Oh, why is this not scrolling down? Yeah, just Googling a few articles at the moment. Oh, just realized these 2 articles are the same. I need to find another one. So I've chosen a couple of words here. I've chosen hot ticket item, herd mentality, and quickly depleting stocks, purchase restrictions, and stockpile. Now that you've chosen your words, you want to give these words a personal touch by using the words to describe how you feel or an experience that you'd like to share with other people.
So, when people first started panic buying and stockpiling toilet paper a few weeks ago, I was very puzzled by this obsession and just didn't understand how all of a sudden it became a hot ticket item. My mum went to the supermarket every day early in the morning in the hope of getting toilet paper because we were kind of running low on toilet paper. But the shelves were always empty. The spokesperson of the supermarket giant Cos sent out an email to all the customers the other day saying that perhaps to start imposing purchase restrictions on those quickly depleting stock items, including toilet paper. Despite the restrictions, we still hadn't been able to get toilet paper until last week when my cousin offered to go to the supermarket at 5 a.m. in the morning to queue and get a pack of 20 for us. So I know it sounds ridiculous, but yes, it is a demonstration of herd mentality and we're all being affected.
Okay, now the next thing that you want to do is to get feedback. Ideally, you should be telling the story to 2 to 3 people and see whether they understand you or not. And then at the same time, listen to their responses as well, because sometimes you will be able to learn something new in their responses. And when you come across any new words and vocabulary, any new words or phrases, record them. So write them down and then add them to your productive vocabulary bank related to this topic so you can use them next time. Normally, we're not used to correcting each other, like correcting our friends and family when they talk. I mean, who wants to hang out with people who constantly correct other people's mistakes? But you can let them know that you'd like to get some feedback from them. You don't have to do it explicitly like,
oh, can you please pay attention to every single word I use?
Like, I mean, if you want, you can. Sure, why not? Or you can do it a bit more explicitly. When you're saying anything that you're not 100% sure about, maybe just say something like, is this the correct way to say it? To get that immediate feedback. Now that you've done your practice and you've got feedback from other people, you've added some new words to your speech, all you have to do is to use the feedback and new words to fix your speech and to do it one more time. So it's called deliberate practice for a reason. As you can see, it's deliberate, it's intentional, and it takes effort, and it requires your constant reflection and feedback. If you're looking for a magical approach, the quick fix, then I'm sorry, this is not it. From my personal experience, there's no way around it. You just have to commit to the process. Repetition and consistency, that's what it takes. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you find the video useful. If you have any questions, just comment down below and let me know what you think as well. And if you like the video, definitely give it a like, can't believe I'm doing it. Yes, give it a like. And I hope you're all doing well. You're taking very good care of yourself during this difficult time. And yes, so that's it for now. I will see you in the next video. Thanks, bye. I want to show you guys the toilet paper my cousin got us. I mean, I was just like, oh, like life was good again. Ding, 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 ding. Hot ticket item right there.